This is Brian Murray. I want to welcome you to another episode of Doc Bry, the Physics Guy. My kids have started studying science at school, and so they've started to ask some awkward questions, and rather than brush them off with sort of the weak answers, I've tried to give them something that comes close to our current understanding of how the universe works, or rather our lack of understanding. This one is all about energy. This is one of those things, like many things in physics, it's easy to say and talk about without actually knowing what it really is. See, we talk about electrical energy or kinetic energy, potential energy, nuclear energy, chemical energy. The list just goes on and on. We do some cool experiments to demonstrate energy at school, and this will probably be something like the pendulum, or one of my favourites is the spinning screw. All you have here is a battery, a screw and a magnet. Look it up on YouTube, it's a cool experiment and it's really easy to do. I think it's great. But all this experiment is doing is changing electrical energy into spinning mechanical energy. Electric motors work in a similar manner. These are good examples of changing from one form of energy to another, but it doesn't tell us what energy actually is. Now, we could try an equation and see if that helps. And this brings us to probably the most famous equation of all time. E equals mc squared. Now, many people have heard of this, but most don't know what it means. E is for energy. M is the mass, and C is the speed of light. The equation was figured out at the beginning of the 20th century, and Albert Einstein realised that what it meant was that energy and mass are actually equivalent, and if it was possible to change a small amount of mass into pure energy, then we'd get a shed load of energy. This is because C squared is a huge number. This is pretty much the idea between extracting energy from nuclear reactors, but also the way the sun works. We're converting mass into energy. Now let's try and put this into something we can understand. The bomb that devastated Nagasaki produced the same amount of energy as 21,000 tonnes of TNT. 21,000 tonnes. That's about 40 million pounds of TNT. Big explosion, but only 1 gram of mass was converted into energy in that explosion. 1 gram. That's tiny. There's some people working on the idea of using thorium as a nuclear fuel source in the future, because there's loads of the stuff on this planet. And a little ball the size of a medium-sized marble would produce enough energy to last a person about 100 years. But we wouldn't be using a whole ball. In fact, the change in mass of the ball would be less than 1 milligram. We need to use less than 1,000th of a gram, and that would produce enough energy to last you your entire life. That's just staggering. Okay, so a little mass produces a lot of energy. Energy is related to mass, or mass is related to energy. But what exactly is it? Well, if we think of it in terms of mass, then I suppose we could say it's an amount of something, mass we can sort of get a handle on. But the problem now is that we're not completely sure what mass is, not when we take a close look. So energy is like mass, because mass is like energy. So the answer to what is energy is the truth. The truth is we don't really know. We do know a lot about how it behaves and how to control it, but like time and mass, we're not really sure what it is. Now, again, this may seem a bit of a duff answer, a bit of a cop-out, but in a way, this is cool because the truth is still out there, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one who figures it out. How amazing would that be? This is Dr. Bry, the Physics Guy. Hey everyone, this is Dr. Bry, the Physics Guy. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, can you share it with your friends, your fellow students and anyone you think might be interested? That'd be great and you'd be doing me a massive favour. Subscribe now so that you don't miss out on the latest episodes and news, and check out my website right now at drbry.com. That's drbry.com. And for a limited time, I'm giving away the first part of my 7 ingredients course. It's absolutely free. There's almost 40 minutes of free video explaining the course and why you have what it takes to do physics and how it can change your life forever. And there's also a free download that you can keep. All the details are on my website. I'm also on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook, and all the details are there on drbry.com, drbry.com. I look forward to seeing you soon.